What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, yesterday I did a story, man, a heartbreaking story out of Schenectady, New York, and it was about this lady right here, 24-year-old Persia Nelson, and her daughter, who's no longer with us, 10-month-old Halo Branton. As you know, in the story I covered, this woman is locked up in jail, charged with the murder of her daughter after she put her daughter in an industrial drain tunnel in chest-deep water in frigid conditions out there in New York, and then acted like she didn't know where the child was at while people looked for her. Amber Alert was issued and everything else. And the baby died from exposure and hypothermia. As sad as it is. Now, today, some more information has come out to what led her to going to this industrial General Electric plant where she dropped this baby at, off at. And the family who she was living with gave a little bit of context of what led her to leaving the house and going and doing that crap in the first place. Take a look at this and we'll come back and talk about it.
We begin with new details about the hours before baby Halo died in Schenectady.
Tonight, we are hearing from the people who were with Persia Nelson before she left the house with her baby. Kumi Tucker has the story you saw first on 13. Kumi, good evening to you.
Good evening, Sabrina and Mark. Today, we talked to the mother and brother of Dante Gregory, the boyfriend of Persia Nelson. They were together Saturday night for a family celebration before she took off with her baby Halo.
She drank, correct. She smoked, correct. But I would not say Persia was impaired.
The Gregorys say they thought Persia Nelson went out to cool off after a disagreement at a family gathering Saturday night, but they couldn't find her.
So we gave it a little more time. We figured she'd probably walk back to my sister's house. She never showed up. So by the time we're looking around, cleaning up and everything else, we noticed her jacket is still here. Her cell phone is still here.
They went out in groups to look for her, finally calling police.
But I figured they would have put out an Amber Alert way before the time that they did.
Persia Nelson posted on Facebook at 8:16 p.m., "I'm drunk," but her boyfriend's family says she didn't seem to be.
No, she wasn't drunk. She was just pissed off.
Police say GE security found Nelson on their campus at about 11 p.m. Saturday night and that she didn't know how she had gotten there. They later found Nelson's 10-month-old daughter, Halo Branton. Authorities say the baby had been dropped into a utility tunnel, was half submerged in water, and died of exposure, hypothermia.
We can't comprehend how Persia ended up on GE's campus.
Nelson has been charged with manslaughter. A depraved murder charge is pending. The Gregorys have concerns about appearing before a grand jury.
And say what? I have nothing else. I told the DA, I only know Persia from a domestic violence incident. As a mother of 10, I took her in my house.
We also feel
I get
we
it.
can't talk to the grand jury without Dante having to talk to the grand jury. And Dante isn't in the mental state to do that.
Dante is not in a mental state to talk to anybody.
And Gregory says Nelson has been staying with her sister, Dante's aunt, for at least several months.
All right, guys, that's the update to a heartbreaking tragedy. And one of the things that keeps going through my head when I see these mothers, doing crazy stuff with their kids, and they usually be younger mothers, like, 26. This woman's 24 years old. I mean, it'd be people older too, but it's just a growing pattern of people just decimating their children when they don't have anything to do with the current problem that they're existing. And that's what it is, a current problem. On my videos, and let me tell you something, you guys should know this, but for some reason, some people don't understand. Anytime we're doing a video and we're speaking on just stuff that came out, we all have our own opinions and we all have our own theories. That's what makes us human beings. When we get on YouTube and we do these premieres with you guys and things like that, speculation. Unless anything else comes out, it's speculation. I don't need nobody on my channel telling me if something is speculation or not, because all we can do is speculate. If I see you at the water cooler at a job, or we're in the coffee room and we're talking about a story, we're speculating, whether we do it on the comfort of our own homes or in the office. It's nothing wrong with speculating. None of us are officers and it won't affect the case at all. Another thing, my moderators do what I tell them to do. And I wanted to just say this. My moderators' jobs, guys, anytime that you come into these premieres that I do, their job is to greet you, have you be welcome. We're a family here. We can have disagreements, but they're doing their job when they're saying hi to everybody. A lot of times they got to go back and watch the video because they're taking their time making you guys feel welcome. I don't know, moderators do different things for different content creators, but my moderators, I have them being welcoming to you. Whatever they go and comment, it's the same as you. You can comment whatever you want. And you can disagree if you want to disagree with me. There's no problem. But do me a favor. Watch the whole fucking video before you talk about one point, because a lot of times I'll come back and circle and it'll define what I said or explain what I said earlier. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you. Let's move forward with this. This situation with this woman, and I'm speculating. I think the way the family described it, she got into an argument, took the baby, stormed out the house. Remember, she ain't related to these people. She only dealing with the boyfriend, left, went for a walk with the baby, right? And whatever problems she was having in the house and anger she was going through, the baby, she took it out on the child. Whether the child was crying because it was cold outside or something, stuff like this happens. And a lot of y'all out here have seen this. Babies crying, it's cold, and parents got this stuff on their own minds, and you see them turn and scream at the baby, shut up, or beat the baby right in front of you. Like, what the hell, the baby ain't do nothing. I think this is one of the cases. It just went to the far extreme. End of it. Thing that bothers me is this woman act like she didn't know where that kid was. You heard what the people say. She wasn't that drunk. She wasn't impaired at all. You wasn't drunk enough to argue, but now you're drunk enough not to find your kid. Say she sat in a warm trailer while they was out there searching for that baby who was chest deep in water, frigid water, freezing to death. You know she's small. It didn't take long. Horrific. Her cries unanswered. Getting weaker and weaker as she screamed for a mother that put her in a damn hole, her protector. All because she had her own problems. Maybe the argument started, I'm speculating, maybe the damn argument started over her treating the baby a certain way. She took the kid out there. All of a sudden, it's the baby's fault. We don't know. I'm just telling you what goes on out here. And I don't look through rose-colored fucking glasses. We got real problems. That baby, where's she at? That baby right there should still be alive. Look how cute that baby is, y'all. Look at this woman. Where's your maternal instinct, your nurturing instinct? Where's it at? It's in you. Where's it at? Who would not want to protect that if that was your child? Even if it wasn't. That is beautiful in its innocence, in its purest form as a human being. She don't know nothing. She's almost a blank slate. And you destroyed her. Why? Why? This breaks my heart, man. It does. You know, we're all who we are right now, be it good or bad, from the experiences we went through in our lives. You never get a chance to do that. Never get a chance to do that. I want you to think about that. Even though it's not your child, this is a devastating loss. We don't know what she could have been, what contribution she could have made to society, what a betterment of mankind. She could have discovered something that could have changed the world. We don't know. Because we wrapped up in our own selfishness and anger and our own problems that we push off on somebody else that don't deserve it. I hope they smoke this woman. And that's all I'm saying. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Sometimes speculation is good. I'm out. See you in the next video. Take care.